Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today's magazine flip through is going to be a bit of a redo because I guess, I don't know why, but I thought I had already done these magazines and everybody that commented said I don't recognize these, and I was like, well, maybe it was because I looked at them on the way home from Wisconsin or something. I don't know. So I am just going to redo the two magazines that I thought I did already, but I didn't. So this is kind of the redo episode. I've got Church down here with me. I look rough today. I crawled out of bed and I've been cleaning the house, and this is one of my husband's button-up shirts that I just wear. Anyway, let's just start with this fall one. Man, that Afghan on the front is so pretty. I wish fall was here. Okay, so I'm just going to start from the beginning because I don't remember what I've done, what I didn't do. I don't know. Anyway, this is called Angel's Ladder. Elegantly stitched in worsted weight yarn, this exquisite Afghan is the perfect accent for any home decor. What catches my eye are those, oh, they're just X's. I can't tell if they follow through the entire Afghan or does it stop. I think it might stop. But it is very pretty. And that border is pretty. Alright. Let's move on. Oh, this is just the cutest thing ever to me because this is the jack-o'-lantern pillow. And on one side, it has a smile jack-o'-lantern, but on the other side, it has the frown. Look how cute it is. I think in the other episode that I did, I said that I would probably just make the face out of felt instead of crocheting the shapes. But it says, beware, decorating with reversible pillow may cause chills and thrills to reign this holiday. Okay, we have an ad. This is the Fans and Roses doily. Subtle shades of peach and green encircled by creamy lace make this doily a real treasure. Church likes to snore, so if you guys can hear him, that was him snoring. That is so pretty. The flower on that, I love that. Let's see. Here's an aqua towel trim. Add a bright touch to your favorite towels with sprinkles of berry-colored trim. Every time I look at this, I always think that the bath beads look like little marbles. I think they're bath beads. I'm pretty sure. Okay, here's the Frightfully Fun Bowls. Surround candy goodies to your little goblin's delight with crocheted bowl covers for on Halloween night. This kind of makes me smile too, because not only do I remember those suckers, but in the popcorn bowl, it makes me think whenever we were growing up, we had to go to my Aunt Carol's house. Every year, we had to go to Aunt Carol's because she made these homemade popcorn balls. Man, and she'd make so many of them, and all the kids would go. And, oh, I could eat those popcorn balls. They were good. I think it was maybe like popcorn and a caramel, and you like mix it together, and then you can just form little balls, and then she'd wrap them in like the Halloween clear paper with like a bread tie at the top or something. Oh, those were so good. So next we have Littlest Witch. It says, make it tonight. Cast a magic spell over your festivities with this tiny sorceress to lend a hand. So that looks like, and I'm looking at the eyes, that's why I'm thinking this. That looks like one of, I don't know if it's Barbie's little sisters or Barbie's kids. I don't know, but is it Chelsea maybe? I don't remember. I think the only reason I know that is because I have one, but I put her up. She's in a tote in my closet, and I was looking for a pattern for clothes to crochet for her, and I think I found some on Etsy under Chelsea doll. Chelsea Barbie sister or daughter or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, so the next one, this is so cute. This little kid's face. I would just squeeze him and kiss him and love him. It says, toddler hat. Bring contagious smiles to your little elf's face with playful headgear made from worsted yarn. Look at him! And that hat is that hat is perfect for that kid's head. It looks great. And the only thing I picture every time I see this is a kid going like this to make the little floppy things bounce around his head. That's what I see. It's cute. All right. Okay, here is the I wish you'd stop, sir. Here is the Autumn Splendor Afghan. This is a harvest of warmth and coziness is yours when you bring the colors of fall indoors. Man, that is just the colors of this. Some of my favorite colors. Well, I say that, but I don't know how many times I have said I don't have a favorite color. I love all colors. Just depends on my mood what I like, but it's hot and I'm ready for fall, and this is some of my favorite colors right now. I wonder if it says specifically what colors they used. Worsted weight, camel, brown, and variegated. This project was made using Red Heart Soft by Coats & Clark. Of course, that's not that now, but camel, brown, and variegated? Well, I didn't finish reading, sorry. Rust and gold, and then it just says green. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, I see. Variegated is what's behind the leaves of the flower. So if you see the rust right behind the rust before what I would say the camel color is, that's the variegated. Aha. I could not see it. Okay. Oh, look at the little tree ornament. It says assorted size yo-yos shape this one-of-a-kind tree adorned by a shiny star and glossy seed beads. Okay. So are they double? Yeah. So what they did was they made circles, stitched the circles together, and then made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, stitched those together. That's cute. I just ate an egg and bacon sandwich for breakfast, and my stomach just went blurp. So if you heard that, sorry. All right. I really like this too. This is called Denim Stripes. Invitingly beacon restful moments in this masculine striped Afghan in a variety of denim blues. And invitingly beckon restful moments in this masculine. Sometimes the way they word things in these magazines are very odd to me. But that is very pretty. I don't think that has to be masculine. I'd use that. Oh, ring-a-ling ornaments. Spread holiday cheer with these quick and easy two-dimensional ornaments accented with musical bells. Huh? I bet these are stitched or held together with fishing line, maybe? I'll show. I know I haven't shown you yet, but I want to know what they're... I'm a little confused because it doesn't say anything about needing fishing line. It says size 10 bedspread cotton, small amount, red, yellow, lavender, jingle bells, nylon filament, foam board, plastic wrap, rust-proof straight panel, stiffener, crochet hook. So I'm assuming nylon filament is fishing line. But that is pretty cute. Oh, I can see it. It's on the red one. There. See it right there? I like that. That's a really cute idea. Oh, welcome spiders. Ah! It said, made of worsted weight yarn, these fearsome trio of scary spiders is sure to welcome your trick-or-treaters' attention. Look how cute these little things are. Oh, that is so adorable. And I like the fly on the welcome sign. Here's a pretty shawl. Autumn shawl. Popcorn stitches lend texture to warmth to this simple yet intriguing wrap. Oh, it's a wrap slash shawl. I love the colors of that yarn. Says fuzzy worsted weight yarn, variegated. This project was made using Imagine by Lion Brand. Oh, well, this is cute. It says just one more stitch. Stitch this whimsical interpretation of a favorite standby to hold your helpful reminders. Pork and beans magnet. Okay, so here is the pattern. Or I should say the magnet, not the pattern. But I'm a little confused. It says, stitch this whimsical interpretation of a favorite standby to hold your helpful reminders. Whimsical interpretation of pork and beans? And then my next question is that to remind you that you're having pork and beans for dinner? I don't know what that means. If you guys know, could you let me know in the description, the comment section? I really don't know what that would be reminding you of. Stitch this whimsical interpretation of a favorite standby. So a favorite standby as in pork and beans for dinner. Maybe I'm overthinking it, but it's adorable. I love the pork for the pig and then the beans. He's holding a little basket of beans or something. That's cute, but I don't get it. Anyway, sorry, that's my mind. Is this the last one? Nope, not the last one. Okay, the next one is a very cute bookmark. It's called Angel Bookmark. Mark your place with this angelic reminder made using size 10 bedspread cotton. Couple things about this one. It looks like it has 3 eyes. And I think that's because they didn't close the center ring. Or, what is it? Da, 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 da. Oh, that's the bookmark. Where's the angel? Yeah, so they chain 2 and then they work so many stitches into the second chain, you know. And they must not have pulled that tight enough. That would be my guess. That's why it looks like she has 3 eyes. Alright. So I do believe this one is the last one. Yeah. This one is really cute. This is a wreath ornament. It says, bleh, stitch a gift of lasting remembrance to show how much you care. This is a cute one. The color choice is interesting because if I was going to make someone a wreath, well, I guess it doesn't have to be Christmas, does it? I don't know, in my mind I'm thinking if I'm going to give someone a Christmas wreath, I would probably use red or green. And then use like that's probably an 8, it's probably an 1/8 inch ribbon. Yeah, it doesn't show anything about needing ribbon. Anyway, I am really curious about that pork and beans thing. If you guys can help me. Because my mind is like, is it this? Is it this? Is it this? What is it meant to remind you of? Is the whimsical part that it's a pig and beans meant for a can of pork and beans? What is it reminding you of? My thing is, I would have it to remind me of something, and then whenever I walk past the refrigerator, I'd look at it and be like, what is that supposed to remind me of? I can't remember. Anyway, so there is that one. And now that I actually finished it, I think I was right. I think the reason I felt like I had already done that was because I looked at it on the way home, and in my mind I was probably like, when I filmed this magazine flip through, and then my mind automatically went to I already did it. But what I do, oh, here's the other one. So this next one is a very adorable one. I can't tell. Man, my stomach is just like. So on the front of this one, I can't tell if that someone wrote that or if that was already on the magazine. And I know I have another one. Of course, I put it up. I'll have to pull it out to see if that was, if someone wrote that, or I almost think someone wrote that. And I think it says Towel Toppers. But anyway, this is spring of 1995, and I didn't tell you this one. Sometimes if you turn oh, here we go. September, October of 99. And the magazine was Hooked on Crochet, and this one I think is Crochet Digest. So if you guys are still with me, I'm going to talk about something that doesn't have anything to do with the magazine flip through. I know a lot of people don't watch these. They're not my highest viewed videos on my channel, but so something I've always wanted to do that I just started to do is categorize all of my patterns, not the ones I've designed, the ones that I own, and my crochet books, all of it. It's a lot, like an embarrassing amount, a lot. And so I will probably never show it all because it's embarrassing. But yesterday, I categorized all of my crochet books. So that's stitch tutorial, stitch guides, that's amigurumis, miscellaneous books, all kinds of them. And I went through and I have 3 duplicates. And here are my duplicates. All 3 are hardback. There's a piece of tape on the back of this one. Just a second. Dang it. Hold on. I'm trying to... Got it. Okay. So, all 3 of these are going to get added to my little container of giveaway magazines and books. There. Now you can see it. So they're all 3 hardback. This one's spine is a little messed up. I may add a little spot of like probably E6000 and just kind of glue that down so it doesn't get worse. Churchy, why do you have to do that? He's laying on my extension cord laying on the extension cord on top of the plugins for my ring lights, so he keeps wiggling around and they move. But anyway, so we have Afghan Enchantment, a dreamy collection of 50 captivating crochet designs. I'm not going to go through every single one of these. I'll show you that one. That reminds me of a crayon. I don't know why. And then we have Quick and Cozy Afghans. Let's just flip to one real quick. There we go. And then the last one is Country Afghans. Vanessa Ann collection. So let's just pick one. Woohoo, that is pretty. That is a lot of patchwork. Ugh. But anyway, so these 3 are getting added to the giveaway. Okay, back to the magazine. So the first thing I'm showing you is the Delicate Shell Doily. It says, round upon round of delicate shells work into a beautiful doily you'll cherish for years. And I think in the first time I tried to film this, I said how much I liked that because it's the simplicity of it, and then when you add something on top of it, that's what's going to give it that pizzazz, and that's why I like it. Plus, those glass seashells are so cool to me. Which I realize has nothing to do with the pattern, but I look like a ragamuffin today. Good gravy. Oh, and this, what I'm getting ready to show you, and I just put this back up here. Now what I'm getting ready to show you, I'm pretty sure I have, they just didn't put a pillow in it. I don't even remember why I bought this. This little pineapple thing. But this is called a dainty sachet. Filled with sweet-smelling potpourri, these pretty sachets will delicately scent your lingerie drawer. That makes me giggle all the time because I'm like, I have never owned a lingerie drawer. I think I had a piece of lingerie once, and I was like, this is the most uncomfortable thing, and I got rid of it. After that, just give me a t-shirt and sweatpants, and I'll be fine. Like this. This is my husband's shirt. I'm pretty sure it's got holes in it. Alright, we have another doily. Star and Flowers doily. Crochet this delicate doily for under a lamp or a vase for fresh flowers. It features a star motif with a lovely floral border. I love that color. That is really pretty. If you did that in different colors, it would be perfect for Christmas. Da, 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 da. Okay, sorry. I was reading something and I was trying to debate whether it would be worth reading or not. I don't think it would be. Anyway, so the next one is Small Blocks Tablecloth. If the thought of crocheting an entire tablecloth seems overwhelming, give this one a try. You can crochet these small blocks just about anywhere, in the car, on vacation, or while watching TV. And I remember showing you guys this and thinking, I love how they have this silverware set up. It's like a family potluck thing. But that is a very pretty block. And I remember telling you guys this. It says to make 345. Boy. So the next we have is Spring Baby Ensemble. This is, and I know exactly what stitch this is. I've seen it in one of my, sorry, my ear is really bothering me. In one of my stitch guidebooks. So it says, this attractive baby outfit, including a bonnet, sweater, afghan, and booties, oh, it's a layette set, is perfect for taking your little one to visit grandma. Look at that. Here, let me show you the bonnet. Here's the afghan. And then look at the little booties. That is cute. So the next is a ruffled pillow edging. This frilly edging, crocheted with a combination of any two colors, will turn an ordinary pillow into a decorative accent. Curious how they got it to stay on the pillow. Do they crochet it and then stitch it to the pillow? Yep, they sewed it to the pillow. Here's another baby afghan. This is called Baby Cables Afghan. Any new mother will love cuddling her new baby to sleep in this warm and snuggly baby afghan. This is really pretty. Sorry about that. I had to pop my ankle. See the cables? They run horizontally instead of vertically. Which, I mean, not every afghan that has cables run vertically, but a lot of them do. So when you see them horizontally, I like that. It's a different way of doing it. Next is Pearls of Elegance. So I remember showing you guys this, and I remember realizing I didn't even realize this had pearls in it until I was showing you. But it's a doily. It's a square doily. It says, dainty pearls and ribbons add an elegant touch to this square doily. But I'm going to put it real close so you can see the pearls around the edge. There, see them? Right there. And I want to tell you guys, if you are wondering why I have those little white lines on my fingernails, it's because I'm a doofus. This is embarrassing. I have a habit, if I sit down in the evening or whenever to watch TV with my husband or to do anything, I can't have my hands like this. I can't have them not doing something. So I have to fidget with something. One of those things that I like to fidget with is the back of the remote. So I will take the remote and I will pop the battery cover on and off, on and off, on and off. Well, this is embarrassing. What I like to do is to take that battery cover off, and I'll use the curvature in the battery cover to push my cuticles back so my nails look halfway decent. God did not bless me with pretty hands. And well, I did that the other day, and I did it too hard, and it left these little white indentions in my fingernails. That's me. My husband gets so mad because if we're sitting there watching TV and, you know, I'm all comfortable and I have the remote and I'm just like click, 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 and he just stops and turns and he's like, would you quit? It's like, sorry, I can't help it. And of course, if it's something that I really, you know, we're really into watching, I can't crochet and watch my show. So crocheting's out of the picture. So I got to fidget with something. So the back of the remote. I've broke a lot too. A lot of the remotes in our house have little pieces of Scotch tape to tape the remote covers to the back. I'm done. That's embarrassing. Is it making my eyes tear up because I'm laughing? All right, mile a minute Afghan. I have never done a mile a minute Afghan, and it's so interesting to me. I want to try it. Uh, beginner through advanced crocheters will love making this easy and super quick Afghan. So I didn't know, are mile a minute Afghans considered like that? Obviously, mile a minute meaning they, you can whip through it real quick. But is that what makes them so? I gotta make one sometime. I'll show you the picture instead of just staring at it. There we go. I think this is what's on the cover. And I know that you make them you make strips, but do you stitch them together or? Join strips by sewing single crochet at center of double crochet groups together. So this is sewn together. So really, I wonder, are a lot of mile a minute Afghans, are they sewn together or are they like crocheted together? Trying to not look so rough. That's interesting. It says you make 9 strips. Wow, and each strip is 4 rounds, with the beginning of the strip chaining 170. That's not that bad. I was thinking it'd be like, well, I guess. No, this isn't. It doesn't say baby Afghan. I don't know. I was thinking a strip for a mile a minute Afghan would probably be like 200 and some. Anyway, moving on. So next we have Princess Sweetheart. Give a special little girl a special gift for Valentine's Day she'll cherish. This beautiful princess outfit for an 8-inch doll. This is super cute. And I love that they added that little... Oh, it's a fan. I thought it was a duster. Like a feather duster thing. How cute is that? An 8-inch doll, huh? Shockingly, I don't think I have one that size here. I know I have several, and I can tell by the way she looks, she's one of those dolls that the arms are connected inside the doll with like little rubber bands, and I bet her legs are too, and her head from the inside of her neck down the center is rubber bands. So I'm betting I've got a doll that would probably be perfect to make this dress for. Oh, well, kind of like her. Is she 8 inches? I don't know. This doll looks a little larger than she does. Anyway, yeah. So it says towel toppers, and then here's the towel toppers. It says kitchen towel hangers. Stitch up a dozen of these pretty and practical towel hangers as a housewarming gift or for that upcoming bazaar. And I remember in the first one, the video that I messed up, I remember saying that I liked these. I would just, in my opinion, I would prefer the towel toppers that you crochet around a rubber band, a hair tie, and then you just put it around the, well, like a lot of people like putting them on. My mother-in-law's dishwasher has a bar that you can put it around. The handle on your door, your oven door, that little handle, put it around that. I think those are so much easier because that's a lot of work for a dish towel. And I love this valance. Breezy window valance. Perfect for giving a fresh look to your kitchen or bathroom. This valance is worked in an introductory fillet pattern. So like... Okay. This is my brain. It says, this valance is worked in an introductory fillet pattern. So in my mind, I'm thinking introductory, meaning a beginner of fillet. But the experience level is intermediate. Okay. Anyway, here's the valance. I think that is so cute. And I especially love the way they have it. Is it a dowel rod? Oh, it doesn't say. It doesn't say, but it looks like a dowel rod. I love how they did that. That is so cute to me. I like that a lot. We have in our kitchen. So when you walk into our kitchen, you walk into the door, there's the refrigerator on your left, and then you turn and then, you know, take a couple of steps and there's the sink, and then there's a big old window. Well, not a big window, but a window, and it faces north, and there's nothing there. And I've always thought, man, a valance right in the middle of that would be so pretty. Okay. Let's see, that's pattern. Here is a Sunday luncheon set. This sunny dinette set features cheerful spring colors worked in an interesting Trinity stitch. Trinity stitch? What's that? Here, let me show it to you, and then I want to know what a Trinity stitch is. To me, that would be perfect for a little girl's, table set for her to, you know, eat at the table. I want to know what a Trinity stitch is. It says, sorry, my nose is starting to run a little bit. Single crochet 3 together, chain, single crochet 3 together. Ooh. Okay. Single crochet and second chain from hook. Multiple of 2 stitches. So I'm assuming that's, it says pattern stitch, multiple of 2 stitches. So I don't see a chain, like I don't see that you start with a chain of so many. Oh, this is just okay. I'm sorry. I'm understanding the way this pattern is written now, but it says single crochet in the second chain from hook, single crochet 3 together, chain 1. Single third leg of previous. Single crochet 3 together by inserting hook in the same chain as the third leg of the previous cluster, then in each of the next 2 chain. Okay, so it's single crochet 3 together, or 3 decrease, chain 1. Okay, I get it. And then for the coasters, you chain 18. For the placemat, you chain 86. Awesome. Ooh, I need some of these easy curtain tiebacks. You're just a few stitches away from having a pretty new curtain tieback. And look at that. I love the added lace at the bottom. I really like this. And I bet I have the colors that would match perfectly for the curtains I need to tie back. I bet I do. All right, here's the next. Is this the last one? Yep, this is the last pattern. Kaleidoscope accessories. Handy for keeping business cards and eyeglasses in a safe place. This set makes the most of bright, beautiful colors. Yes, it does. Now, I'm going to hold this up and I'm going to tell you guys something. This, which I believe this, you know, obviously it's got the little business cards, and then there's the glasses by this. So this is the eyeglass case. This is the business cards. For this, I have a bad habit that when we go to restaurants, specifically one of them that I can think of right off the top of my head is Buffalo Wild Wings. They have those little packets of hand wipes. Every time we go, I always just, grab a big old pinch full and put them in my purse, because anywhere we are, somebody is going to need one. Most of the time, my husband's got food in his beard, or my dad and I always like to, wash our hands or keep our hands clean or sanitize our hands. So I always have them. I would fill that full of those, because I don't have a dedicated little pouch thingy in my purse for those, and I would use that. So another thing I have in my purse, and that's the last pattern, but this is kind of off topic. Another thing I have in my purse is this little zipper bag that my husband bought me, and it has cats on the front of it, and then on the back it has the butts of the cat. It's adorable. I love it. And I have that full. Like, I always floss my teeth. Like, I'm obsessed with, flossing my teeth and keeping my teeth clean. Anyway, so that would be perfect. I could do a tutorial. Obviously, I wouldn't use that stitch. That's copyright infringement. But I could make something like that. So it's a 5x3. You are gonna knock my light over, sir. Okay. Anyway, so it's almost been 45 minutes, 42-ish. I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you guys for watching. Sorry I look like a ragamuffin today. It's one of those days I just kind of don't care how I look. I seem to have those more often the older I get. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hit that thumbs up if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't so you don't miss what's next. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.